Hello, lore nerds. Today we are covering the Moon Maiden, Selûne. She is a deity we have talked about a few times on the channel before, as they are quite an important goddess, and now she is getting her own video. So who is Selûne? She is the moon goddess of the Faerunian pantheon, a powerful deity and sister of Shar, goddess of darkness and night. She is also the goddess of various moon-related things, such as stars, navigation, wanderers, questers, and even non-evil lycanthropes. She shares her name with Toral's moon, Selûne, although it is unknown if the moon was named after her or if she was named after the moon. Like the moon, she takes on many different forms. One such form is a dusky skin and ivory hair possessing woman of great beauty, and another is an ethereal young woman of slender frame and dark hair. She has many other forms, and she is usually depicted by the symbol of a woman's face on the disk of a moon. Again, like the moon, her personality was changing. Sometimes she was energetic, enthusiastic, and majestic, while other times she was tranquil, subdued, and motherly. Sometimes she would be overcome with sadness, and other times she could be quite aggressive and fierce. Regardless, she was always forgiving and accepting of people. She is generous, granting many gifts while asking little of her followers. Although she was not capable with plant darkness and necromantic magics, she excelled in many other forms. She is adept and freely able to cast divination spells and light-related spells. She emanates an aura of protection from good and evil up to 100 feet, and her holy word automatically banishes evil extraplanar beings. She cannot be harmed by electricity and light spells and is unaffected by illusions, enchantments, and general charming spells. And additionally, no lycanthrope could attack her. She could also not be detected or revealed by divination magic unless she wished to be. She is also more than capable in battle. To show favor, she may send an owl, a were-dragon, song dragon, good-aligned lycanthrope, or other shape-shifting creatures, or one of her planetar servants known as her shards. She controlled the tides and also comforted people at night. She had etched her spirit into the moon and thus watches over the world. Selûne is in constant war with her sister Shar, with their battles playing across the night sky and being part of the balance of nature and the very origin of the world according to some mythos. According to one of the oldest myths in Faerun, after Lord Ao created the multiverse and its crystal sphere, both Selûne and Shar formed from the primordial essence that flowed through creation. They were similar but opposite, originally so close that they were regarded as one. Together, they created Abir Torel and other heavenly bodies, as well as the goddess Shantea, with whom they worked together to create life. The world was lit by the radiance of Selûne and darkened by the cool embrace of Shar. However, there was no heat, no fire. Shantea approached the goddesses requesting warmth so that life could flourish. This was the first time that the two became divided. Selûne wanted to warm the world, but Shar wished for it to remain in cold darkness. From their conflict arose the original gods of strife, war, disease, and death, who plagued the world. Seeking an advantage, Selûne reached into a plane of fire and pulled out an ever-living flame, which became the sun to give warmth to Shantea. Shar became enraged, consuming the light within the universe, which greatly weakened Selûne. In desperation, Selûne tore off a chunk of herself and threw it into Shar, which ripped through her and combined with some of her essence. This energy combined to form the original goddess Mistral, goddess of magic. Despite being made of both light and dark, Mistral sided with Selûne and negotiated a tense truce. Shar vanished to darkness for centuries, allowing life to flourish across the various worlds. However, Selûne was still greatly wounded, and her power waxed and waned like the moon. Shar would continue to regain strength, and they have been fighting ever since. Funnily enough, later on, during the Time of Troubles, when the gods were forced to roam the world as mortals, Selûne barely noticed, as she was already doing that in the form of Luna. It was only later, when she was informed of a different avatar of Selûne somewhere in Waterdeep, that she realized and was quite shocked. Selûne has a few allies, such as the various incarnations of Mystra. Most of her allies are other deities of the moon, luck, and other such things. She also respects Lathander, the sun god, Shrontea, and Corellon, patron god of the elves. That is all for today, folks, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, I do hope to see you next time, and goodbye.